What if I told you there are places on Earth that were completely abandoned, yet they are not truly empty? No crowds, no noise, no official life, but still, things move. Doors open, lights flicker, and in one of them, people swear they still hear breathing. Today, we're entering 8 of the creepiest abandoned places ever recorded, and one of them is still not fully dead.
Number 1. Pripyat, Ukraine, the city that froze in time. This was once a living Soviet city. Over 49,000 people lived here. Schools, amusement parks, apartments still filled with breakfast plates left on tables. Then, in 1986, one explosion changed everything. The Chernobyl disaster forced a total evacuation in hours. But here's the strange part. Even today, inside Pripyat, cameras sometimes capture lights turning on in empty buildings. No electricity grid, no residents, just silence and flickers, as if the city never accepted it was abandoned.
Number 2. Hashima Island, Japan, the battleship island. From a distance, it looks like a concrete warship floating in the ocean. This island was once one of the most densely populated places on Earth. Then, the coal ran out, and in 1974, everyone left. Today, buildings stand intact, frozen like a paused video game. But explorers report something disturbing. Footsteps echoing through corridors, even when no one else is inside. The wind shouldn't sound like that. Number 3. Centralia, Pennsylvania, the town that burns forever. At first glance, it looks like any abandoned American town. Empty roads, cracked asphalt, silent houses. But underneath, a coal fire has been burning since 1962, and it's still going. Smoke rises through the ground like the earth is breathing. Road signs melt, ground collapses without warning. Locals left decades ago, but the fire never did, and no one knows when it will stop. Number 4. Kolmanskop, Namibia, the desert that eats cities. This was once a diamond town, wealthy, modern, full of life. Then the diamonds disappeared, and the desert took over. Today, sand fills entire houses up to the ceilings. Doors open into dunes instead of rooms. But the strangest part? Some nights, wind pushes sand in patterns that look like footprints, as if something is still walking inside the houses. Number 5. Oradour-sur-Glane, France, the frozen massacre village. This village was destroyed in a single day during World War II. Almost everyone inside was killed. After the tragedy, France made a decision: leave everything exactly as it was. Cars remain where they stopped. Strollers sit in silence. Burned buildings still stand as they fell. Visitors report an overwhelming feeling, like the village is still waiting for its people to return. Number 6. Wittenoom, Australia, the poisoned ghost town. Once a mining town, now officially erased from maps. Why? Asbestos contamination made it unlivable. People left everything behind, but the air still carries danger. Buildings collapse slowly into dust. Yet explorers say something strange. Radio static sometimes appears inside old abandoned structures, even with no power sources nearby. Number 7. Belitz-Heilstätten, Germany, the hospital that refuses silence. A massive abandoned medical complex, used in both world wars. Long corridors, empty operating rooms, rusted medical equipment still in place. But unlike most abandoned hospitals, this one is different. Visitors report hearing wheelchair sounds moving down hallways, doors that were locked suddenly found open later, and photographs sometimes show figures that were not there during the visit. This place doesn't feel abandoned, it feels paused. Number 8. North Brother Island, New York, the island that watches back. Right in the middle of New York City's chaos, there's an island no one is allowed to enter. It was once a quarantine hospital. Now it's completely closed off. Nature has taken over everything, but even officials admit something strange.
Lights from old buildings sometimes appear at night despite no electricity existing there, and birds refuse to fly over certain areas, as if something is still there, watching. Final conclusion: 8 places, 8 abandoned worlds. But abandonment doesn't always mean emptiness. Some places decay, some disappear, and some refuse to accept that they were ever left behind. And among them, one truth keeps repeating itself. Just because humans left doesn't mean nothing stayed.